Good morning, guys, and there was the bell. Let's go. DraftKings had a nice upgrade this morning. I know that they had some good earnings last time, and they were actually projecting profitability by the end of the year, which was a huge thing for them. Now, they did get upgraded, but it looks like they are slightly dipping down a little bit here at market open, so that is what it is. I noticed Tesla was also running up this morning quite a bit. It's opening up around that resistance around 180 to 181. So I'm really watching this area very closely here. It looks like Tesla, in my opinion, might start to finally dip back down a little bit more. Maybe they'll end up running and breaking this double top around 182, but I really doubt it today. I don't see that really happening here in the market. Going over to the book map on Tesla, that 182 area is huge on the book map. You can see a big stack of sellers there. We do have a lot of buyers, though, at 180 and then 179 as well, though. So we're going to have to watch this very closely on Tesla today. Probably going to get a little choppy here. Hopefully it gets some good momentum, though. Either way, that 180 area with those buyers is going to be pretty hard to break, I'd say. Pretty hard to break, but looking at my watch list today, NIO is actually leading the way to the upside right above DraftKings, continuing on its amazing, amazing run here. Love to see it, NIO. Love to see it. It's actually breaking out of a big trend line, too. Looking fantastic, and there we go. Love it. Yeah, that's huge on NIO. Keep going, baby. How's Meta looking? Ooh, Meta actually kind of running up a little bit, too. So there we go. Got some good movement today. Hope you guys are having a good morning to start off. Appreciate you joining up. Whitney, Jamie, and Tangy, man. He says, no lo-fi today. Yeah, no lo-fi. I'm not sure if people like it or not, Tangy. You know, some people said to turn it off. Some people liked it, I guess. I kind of liked it, but if you guys like it, we'll keep it on. I'll actually make a little poll real quick. Should we keep the pre-stream music? Let's see. Keep it, but something else. There we go. Poll's wrong. Bad poll. Messed up on me. Yes. No. Go ahead and vote up in the poll if you guys want to, but yeah, Meta really going, though. Getting some good momentum there. NIO and Meta seem to be the two stocks that have some really good momentum today. AMD and Nvidia are kind of falling off a little bit. Really not looking the best today in pre-market or anything like that. Man, not the best look there out of them. Random tunes, yes, Tangy says. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah. The problem is that we cannot get anything copyrighted. That's the problem, you know? Like, I wish I could play just normal music, right? But you can't. It's unfortunately you can't. Man, Palantir is starting to fall off. I was hoping that they would continue back up today on a nice uptrend, but they're slowing down. Man, NIO and Meta are really the only big stocks they're running today. Let me know what you guys are seeing as far as big runners. Actually, Plug just took over as well. I noticed that they were up a lot this morning on some pre-market watch lists that I was looking at, but they started coming down here. Now they're ripping right back. So keep your eyes on Plug. See if they had any big news today or anything. I'm sure they did. It looks like they secured 3 electrolyzer deals for European green hydrogen projects. Okay. Yep, 3 Okay. Wow, okay. Looks like Piper Sandler maintains neutral, lowers price target to 8 from 10? Okay. That's a bit strange. They secure something new and Piper Sandler's like, nope, lowering the price target. Interesting on that one. But yeah, NIO's looking fantastic here today, as well with Plug. Those two stocks are really going. Unfortunately, DraftKings is starting to really come down here. But Neo looks great, guys. Breaking out of that trend line right at the big resistance around 855, 854. And it looks like we're actually breaking it right now. So Neo has a lot of momentum. JD actually does as well. Watch these China stocks today. I'm not a big fan of like investing into these China stocks for the long term. But for like uptrends here and there, I'm 100% fine with that. I always say, why hold the China stocks for the long term and risk, China doing something weird or whatever? Usually, that's the case for me. But now I'm kind of saying like, hey, in the short term, it's good to, have some exposure to the upside whenever they start running, because they start to really go sometimes when they do start to run. Like I said, though, I'm not a fan of holding forever, but they are very volatile stocks. DraftKings, there we go. DraftKings turn around, just broke above 25.11. Let's hope it keeps up the price action here. Maybe it can get up towards 30 sometime soon. That would be very, very nice for DraftKings. Keep on going, baby. Head up to around 30 for us. That would be beautiful. Man, Baba, that is awesome. Love to see that. What are you guys watching today? Hey, Danielson. Yeah, I just had it on for a second. Really starting to break off to the downside here. Could be a good downside play, actually. Yeah, maybe watch some downwards movement here on AMD and Nvidia. I've definitely been waiting for these babies to fall here for a while. They've been waiting. We'll just say that. They have been really rocketing. They've been powerhouses, but I'm definitely waiting for them to go down. Actually, Nvidia is breaking below pre-market lows here, so that could maybe be a good little entry point. There is some support right around 306, though, so let's actually look at Bookmap on it. What 306 looks like. Okay. 307, 306. So the biggest area down there is 305. Overhead, though, 312, 31,000 sellers there. That's pretty big. That's a lot of sellers there. Wow. Big block. Wow, okay, Nvidia. We'll have to see where they end up going, but looks like they popped under that low of pre-market. Now they're coming right back up. Bit of a fake. Didn't really get a good closing down there. Yeah, these stocks are probably going to be pretty choppy here. AMD's still looking pretty good, though. Still selling off under their pre-market low. I guess they kind of hit and came back a little bit, too. Turning over more. I've been really watching these tech stocks, though. They've been pretty big. DraftKings, almost back to the top of the watch list. Trading places with Neo, Plug, up there at the top. XPEV's running. I don't know if you guys know this, but XPEV actually has earnings this week, which is going to be pretty big. Those earnings are on... Where are they? Wednesday before the market opens there. So watch out Wednesday for XPEV. Speaking of the earnings, we have Zoom tonight. Is anybody interested in playing Zoom at all? ZM? Man, they have been very, very low lately. Now, I know on that 5-minute chart, it looked like they were running, which they are kind of, but, whenever you look at it on a longer-term basis, they're not really up too much. They definitely have more room to go. Lately, they only moved from $60 to $70, which it's good, but, like, whenever you look at something like AMD that ran from 55 up to 106, makes Zoom kind of look lackluster, especially for a growth stock like them, Some of those tech stocks are doing way better than the growth stocks, actually, which makes sense. Sometimes better stocks do better, of course. They're better companies. Like Apple, for example, great. Meta, Zoom, or Meta, DraftKings. Man, Meta's really been going lately. Like, that daily chart here is just insane. I was looking for him to maybe fall under 230 a little while ago. It never came. Maybe they'll start to slow down around 250. Sometime soon, though, this stock has to start to slow down. It's actually about to get up into the big gap zone from up there. So we'll have to see. That's a pretty hard area here to break above. Wow, that's tough here, guys. That is so high. Get that percentage from the low to the high. You guys will have your mind blown. I know a lot of you guys paid. A lot of you guys have seen this already on the streams and our videos and stuff, but Meta's up 182% from the low there. That is quite the move. Why are they running up so much today? Do they have some news? I saw that they were fined, but they're hit with record $1.3 billion fine. Makes sense, huh? That is funny. I love that. That's pretty funny. Meta just like straight up said, screw the fine. They just start running to the upside. Pretty big there. Tangi's watching GLD, GDX, and the miners. Yeah, for sure, Tangi. I talked about this one a little bit in last night's video too. I'm a big fan of gold right now. I think gold is awesome. Yeah, gold right now is one of my favorites to watch. It has a pretty good resistance here in the short term around like 184.50 and 185, but I really do like it. I feel like as fear starts to come in, gold could go higher. Now, whenever I go to a GLD daily chart and I go to, well, more of a GC, like gold futures daily chart, I sit here and I look at this triple top going on, you know, and I'm like, are we gonna break it though? Like, that's the question. Like, all these stocks keep going up. Man, almost perfect triple top on the gold daily chart. A little hard to see there, but gonna be a tough break of that upper resistance, I have a feeling. But, you know, if we get a recession coming in, like they're predicting, that should be maybe what we need to get up through that level. And if we just consolidate here before that recession happens, that could be good. Now, we do have this impending, what are they going to call it? Impending default, I guess you'd say. But I heard a lot of stuff with Yellen over the weekend. Man, she was talking a whole bunch. Kevin McCarthy said that the White House had actually moved backwards. So that's pretty big. The White House moved backwards. That is a big statement by House Speaker for the Republicans there to say that the Democrats are walking things back. I actually also saw some very weird news. Let me see if I can find it here. I saw some very weird news about Biden not accepting a deal because of crypto traders being protected. Biden crypto traders protected. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. You guys got to check this out. All my crypto guys out there, you got to look into this. Biden won't accept a debt deal protecting crypto traders for some reason. So he says it would benefit wealthy tax cheats and crypto traders. So I don't know. I mean, that just, I don't know. It just doesn't sound, I don't know, very good to me. But I mean, I get what he's saying. You know, like people shouldn't be going hungry, obviously, because of this. But at the end of the day, it's like it doesn't sound very good for all the cryptos out there. And we go look at BTC USD, it's actually not doing too bad. You know, it's not falling off with the news or anything overly weird. It did kind of fall off yesterday, I think, as that news came out, but it's starting to come back up today a little bit. Yeah, that triple top is really big there, Angie. It really is. Gold, it's not often that I see triple tops like that usually on it. At least that perfect of one. Actually, there's been a few, but let's see. Was there one here? Nope. Gold's been on a pretty good like long-term uptrend though, of course, ever since 2006, 2008. It's been bouncing off this lower line time and time again. If you guys aren't following this line on gold, I would suggest you go plot this one. This one's pretty big. Maybe this in combination with this triple top Tangy is exactly what we need. Maybe it'll end up being a big wedge play. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, there we go. There's kind of what it looks like. There. On a weekly chart, so it looks a little bit more mainstream, I guess. Been on quite the uptrend, though, we'll say that. I have to see how that triple top goes. That is a gnarly one. It's going to be fun to watch over the next few weeks. I love watching futures, guys. It's just, love seeing these movements like this. Love them. Same with uranium and probably oil, but slower. Tangy, we were actually looking at this. Oil actually goes down a lot, Tangy, during times of recession, which is, I guess, makes sense. But whenever we go back to, bad economic times like 2008, 2009, like obviously it ran up a lot, but then as that situation unfolded, it really, really sold off hard with crude. In 2020, whenever we had that bad problem, obviously going into a recession momentarily, we had another big drop with oil. So I don't know. And then we actually saw last night. I think I just got rid of it. Last night we found a big thing where hedge funds were having huge bearish oil bets right now, which is insane to me. It looks like they're doing this ahead of a recession. Now, keep in mind, this could be like some hedging going on or something like that. Keep in mind, these hedge funds probably trade oil quite a bit whenever you whenever you look further into it. But oil has been one of those things that falls quite a bit for some reason with that. Yeah, I mean, I feel you, Tangy. It goes down but corrects back up. But, for example, if it goes way down, we wouldn't want to necessarily buy it early, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, weird. And plus the federal oil reserve is near empty. I haven't been keeping up with those reserves, Tangy, but I know it's really going to matter on what OPEC does too. So the reserves are near empty, so if they start producing more, that's going to send it down more, Tangy. If they start producing more to try to fill the reserves, that should send it lower. Now, if we keep getting more production cuts, that might send it high, especially production cuts out of OPEC. That's going to be what I'm really looking at, is OPEC's production cuts or not. If they start having production cuts, then I think that crude's going to go up. But if they start producing crude out of, producing a lot more crude, then I have a feeling it's going to fall. Crude's a touchy subject, whenever you get into it. Tangy says, I'm not selling CVX or Oxy. Oof. Yeah, hey, Tangy, I hope they work for you. I hope they work. They've been on quite the uptrend lately. We'll have to see how they go. Hopefully we don't revisit this and it's something negative in the future. I hope oil doesn't go down, but I kind of like it right where it is. It's kind of in the middle ground right now. Hopefully it just consolidates. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. OPEC always loves to cut, right? I mean, they should. I'm wondering, though, if we'll try to fight that by producing our own. Like you said, if the reserves are bad. But then again, Biden might not want to produce it. There's so much going on with oil. It's actually one of the coolest, to me, one of the coolest commodities to trade. It's not like gold, there's so much more going into oil all the time. It's pretty cool. Now, obviously, gold is traded by governments and stuff and a lot of that, but with oil, it's insane how It's so weird to me with oil because like it's been such a big thing forever. You know, it's like it's historically like the big dog. Even going back to like late 1800s, it was even like the big dog. You know. Andy says I'll buy more. I hope so, Tangy. Just be careful out there. And for everybody out here listening, be a little careful. You know, personally, I'm not buying Oxy or CVX right now. That's just me, though. Rather, though, I'm picking up stocks low, like Zoom, DraftKings. You know, DraftKings isn't necessarily the lowest right now, but Disney. Loving some Disney down here. How is that uranium? I didn't even look at it, Tangy. Oh, I'll tell you what, Tangy, UEC actually looks pretty good. Now, I think uranium could be totally different than oil. I think uranium could go up on its own, but we'll have to see how it goes. You know, it looks like right now it's actually having a pretty good support forming down here. Looks like it's holding up a little bit. How's CCJ? Yeah, CCJ's holding. They were doing pretty well recently. U. What are you thinking with uranium, Tangy? Like, for example, what are some big catalysts you have for like uranium? Like, you know, with oil, you know, we have production here, we have OPEC plus, that type of stuff. Like, what do you look at for uranium necessarily? I'm not a big uranium player myself. I know a lot comes down to like nuclear energy. Is that kind of like deals with stuff like that, Tangy, or? Because it has the highest fuel density. Yeah, I just meant the big dog because of like war and stuff like that, Tangy, back in the day and all that. I don't necessarily mean that type of stuff with the density. Pretty cool though. I just mean it's really cool to trade as in being the big dog. Every country's involved and there's so much stuff that can move it all the time. I love that. Palantir. Oil futures are wild, guys. Anyone who doesn't trade them, I think it's been a while since I've traded them, but I believe it's actually $10 here. So if this goes from 71.73 to 71.74, that's $10 per contract. So, you know, imagine moving from like 71 to 72 here would have yielded you $1,000 per contract there. So it's actually, it has some pretty dang big swings for anyone interested in those futures out there. He looks at uranium mining reports and contracting reports and industry news. Gotcha, Tangy. Gotcha. So, yeah, I guess they do a lot of like uranium harvesting and stuff like that, don't they? What does energy fuels do again? Energy fuels. Oh, that's you. Yeah, I think these guys are one of the big ones in the U.S. And Spy. Or maybe they're like the shippers for it. I used to do a lot of research on but I'll be honest, that was a couple years ago. Gotcha. So it's a lot of uranium contracting. Go check out good old NIO again. How we doing? Still moving up today. Pretty good. Love to see it. I mean, coming down a little bit now, but overall, a great day. DraftKings, how are we doing? DraftKings got really volatile. It's trying to run up above that high of day, so can't forget about looking at DraftKings there. You know what? SPCE actually climbed up the watch list today. Don't know if they have some news. I'm going to go check. I don't see any news for them today, so nothing right now. Oh, I do see something. SPCE flight window to open up this week, apparently. That's pretty good. Here, I'll bring up the news for you. Oh man, I clicked the wrong thing. Here it is though. Unity 25 mission flight window to open May 25th. That actually doesn't sound too bad. You know, the stock could get some good momentum into that. What is this though exactly? Unity 25. Huh. Come on, I want to screenshot the news here. There we go. Not bad. Those recent flight images. Are they on here? Whoa. That's pretty cool. That really is wild, guys. That would be wild to be on this. I don't know what I would think. All right. Pretty big there, though. I like that. Could be fun. All right, Neo, how you looking? You know, Shopify is actually exploding up today, too. Jeez, we're getting a lot of big moves today, guys. Shopify, Meta, Snapchat, Google again. Google just doesn't stop right now. My gosh. Are the feds printing again? DraftKings, I loved it. Here we go. We're starting to buy up the dips and buy some of these tech stocks up at highs, even higher here. That's awesome. Crazy today. Love to see that. All right, so we had 3 total votes. Should we keep the pre-stream music? 3 votes, okay. We'll take it though. Looks like everybody voted yes, so that's good. Let's do another poll here, guys. Let's do a poll on DraftKings here. Okay, will DraftKings actually continue up? 28 plus eventually? Let's see. All right. Vote up in the poll, guys. About DraftKings here. Let's see what you guys are thinking about it. Now, whenever I say soon, I'm kind of meaning like in the next few months, for example. You know, maybe by like the end of the year. I'd say, though, necessarily like the next, couple months, few months, maybe out to like September, something like that. But yeah, come on, DraftKings, let's go. Get going now. They definitely need to, pick it up here. Now, they've been doing pretty well off their lows, which is good. I've been happy with that, of course. 11 up to 25, but I honestly wouldn't be all that sad if they fell back just because I would really love to average in more. For real. The more we average in on this one, I think the better. How is Disney today, though? Ooh, another drop to the downside. Yeah, Disney's going to be rough here, guys, so just be a little bit careful with this one. It's going to be a long-term averaging in type play for Disney. So just be aware of that one. It's also sitting right on the big support. There's a big support at 80, where there's been multiple big drops and big wicks to the downside where it just bounces right off and comes back. So, yeah, definitely not looking good right now, though, for Disney. Falling down the way it is. Wow. Disney. Bad drop off today. Did they have some specifically like bad news here today, or did they just kind of fall off? Wow, it says ESPN weakness adds pressure to make streaming profitable. Wow, okay. It says the Disney exec says political perspective, some of the things that have been taking place have not impacted business results. So that sounds good at least. Hopefully it doesn't impact business at all for Disney. How do you guys feel about Disney? You like them? I don't know. I like them for the long term, but in the short term, it's like, yeah, I'm with you, Tangi. I think averaging in more on that one if we retrace would be pretty good. Don't forget to check out the poll, guys. Just go down to the chat, check it out. It should be right down there, and you can vote on DraftKings if where you think it's gonna be. If you don't want to vote, it's no problem. You know, you don't have to vote. But how's AMD? Someone said they're rocketing. Ooh, wow, they're coming back hard today. Nvidia actually never even broke the low. Oh yeah, it did just for a second, but kind of double bottomed. Wow. Yeah, that pre-market support held up. Whew. PayPal starting to finally break out here. Watch this resistance here on PayPal. They're sitting right on it. You know, this could be a good play to the upside maybe over the next few days. It's been starting to bounce a lot. I do like getting this one for some shares down here, actually. They're getting really close to support. Had this big drop off recently. Starting to come back a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, let it go to 40, Tangi. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Hell, I'd get my average real low, but I'm not in profit that much on it. AMD, Matt says. There we go. Yeah, it's actually looking pretty good today. It dipped down right to that recent support and then ripped right back up. So there you go, AMD. Hey, all I can say, guys, is, you know, sometimes we just have to trust the trend line. Like, look at these trend line bounces on AMD. If you've been watching the streams for a while, you know we've been following this for a while, but look at all these hits off the trend. Look at that right there, a perfect touch. Right around $80. It was near perfect, right on the trend line. Now we're all the way back up above 108. That is big. Right off that perfect touch. And the reason why that's perfect is because we had the touch there. Okay, we started the break, touched it, broke down, then finally got a big extension up through. And we traded back down and we tested the trend line for running back. That's just the perfect type of breakout pattern you want to see. SPY actually had the same exact type of thing going on recently as well. Big hits there on the trend. Had a good confirmation right in that teal circle right now. That is like near perfect confirmation at that level. And then we dropped down for a day or two, ripped up through, came back down and tested, and ripped again. You love to see that. Now we're actually breaking resistance at 418, so we're looking pretty good, guys. Like, to be honest, it's looking pretty good to the upside. It's just we have all these tech stocks that just keep going and going and going. Eventually, it feels like they're going to stop. I feel like they will eventually, but I don't know in the short term. It seems like we just keep going. Keep going. AMD is another one that just keeps going, you know. That's one that keeps blowing my mind with Nvidia. I know they're not breaking recent highs yet, but getting close. Getting close, that's for sure. Meta, though. They're really crazy. Wow, let's see what else there is out there. What else has some good momentum today? If you guys are seeing anything that you're watching, let me know. Check it out. I think AI is actually coming back. Well, it was. Neo still looks hot, though. I guess we'll just leave them on here for a minute. Up around 8% now with Neo. That is pretty darn good. As well as Fargo. Okay. Wells Fargo, I think, is actually setting up pretty good. Huh. Like it's trying to run up today. The banks are looking okay. Like they're trying to go anyways. Unity. Here we go. Right up to 30 again. Consolidating down. SoFi, DraftKings again. DraftKings has another new high of day. I love it. I love to see that one. Hell yeah, DraftKings. Sick. You know what isn't doing good today, though, I think, is the marijuana stocks. TLRY. I feel like all the marijuana news and stuff like that really got pushed to the wayside with this default coming out. I feel like Congress just does not care right now about that Banking Act for them. I don't blame them. They need to get their own act together first. But... Dang. Charge point. GameStop's actually looking pretty good. Nice pop back today out of GameStop. That's actually a lot of intraday momentum from them. Not like it's anything too crazy, but it's a pretty good run. See how much they're up? 2.49%. Oh boy. Dang it. I screwed up my watch list again. I hate whenever that happens. Man, Palantir really starting to fall off now today. Why are they turning back over so hard? You know, actually, Apple's in the red. Amazon's in the red. Oof. Ooh, Amazon, guys. Oh, that's looking rough. Watch Amazon puts. Oh my god. Good old Amazon. That is looking kind of rough there today. Apple's looking kind of rough too, of course. How's Microsoft? Microsoft's different. They're a different breed. Microsoft, though. Man, they're really outperforming. They look more like Google. DraftKings will easily hit 2650 today, Ali Turk says. Hey, I hope so. 2650 would be awesome today. Let's go, DraftKings. Come on now. Go, let's go. Angie says profit taking before the fall. I believe you there. Kathy Sims says hearing rumors of an explosion in DC near the Pentagon. Uh-oh. Is that why gold's running? What the? We gotta see. We gotta see how that news. I'm trying to research some of that news with the Pentagon. I do see something with it. Walter Bloomberg has something up for it. Large explosion near Pentagon complex in Washington, D.C. I'm curious what it'll end up looking like. Interesting, though, with the explosion. You know, I'm not going to say anything too early yet, but it sounds a little bit scary, you know, right off the bat. The first thing that came to mind for me was, please, God, don't let this be China or something. Or Russia or something like that. Just be... Hopefully it was just like a normal thing. A normal occurrence or something. Don't want to see anything too crazy go on, you know. That'd be pretty crazy. Wow. Amazon, there we go. Man, double bottom around 115.15 on Amazon. That's scary though with the rumor, guys. 7 total votes about DraftKings, guys. Don't forget to check out the poll in the chat. 86% say higher than 28 plus soon. That's cool. Let's see it up there. Yeah, Apple's actually looking a little bit weird here. They started really selling off for a minute. Amazon did too. Now both are coming back up. Amazon's just about to break the low of day, though. Getting close. Getting close there. It's a normal psyop, Tangy says. Man, Amazon, though, come on, let's go. Get below that low of day. Come on now. Come on. There we go. Man, let's see. How are they moving today? Come on, Amazon, get under there. Get some scalps going. Come on now. Well, I just got the picture from my girlfriend. Apparently, this week the baby is the size of a lime, they're saying. That's pretty cool. Switching subjects, I know, a little bit abruptly. She sent me a quick text and was like, she's like, look at this week. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool, though. It's like the size of a lime. It's getting big now. A lot bigger than, like, the blueberry it was a few weeks ago. That's crazy to me. AI here. Really going up today. Come on, AI. Keep it up. Go. And hey, just so you guys know today, just so you know, for the Discord and everything like that, if anybody's in here watching up, there was something that came up today for me with golf. So I am going to be going to play a round of golf in the afternoon. So just keep that in mind. I'll be out around like 1 p.m. and onwards, something like that. So, if you need anything like that, just, hit me up on Discord or something like that before 1 p.m. or else I might have to answer you later that night or something. But that'll be later today. So, for the next few hours, we're all good. Andy says, yay for Mini Tom. Let's go. Yeah. Cool. Mike says, nice. How's the GF feeling? She feels pretty good most of the time right now. Her person, or I don't know, the lady that we go to talk to about the baby, they actually said, like, that she's in, like, the honeymoon phase right now of this. So, like, she's gonna feel good maybe for a few weeks here and then maybe start to feel a little bit worse again. She felt terrible at the beginning, though, for, like, a little while, but it's gotten a lot better now, luckily. Yeah, she's feeling pretty good. Man, Spy had quite the move there, didn't it? Spy really broke and then came all the way back up here, guys. That's insane. All the way back. Like, how? That's wild. Wild. How's the QQQ? Or SQQQ? Probably doing bad. Yep. SQQQ is. For anyone who doesn't know, that actually shorts the NASDAQ, so. Or inverses it, I should say. Google. Come on, Google. DraftKings still going? Yes! Who said 2650 today? Ali Turk. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, Ali. I hope you're right. We could. We just need like another big extension. I think it'll be good to go. DraftKings is actually awesome. I love their guidance right now, how they're saying that they might be profitable by the end of the year. That is just fantastic. You know, that's great news for a stock like them. They've been pretty rough lately, so they've been pretty rough. Let's go, DraftKings. Keep it up. Keep it up there. AMD really had another big extension. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. That is huge. They're about to break the recent highs. Square's about to break recent highs too, above 60. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be really nice there. Come on, Square. Man, I gotta screenshot this trend here on the daily. Unwanted Euphoria, Tangy says. Ali Turk has his hands up. Hell yeah, Ali. That's gonna be awesome for DraftKings there. And even for AMD. Look at DraftKings go there. That's beautiful. Man. How's Nvidia looking? Are they up almost as much? Not quite as much as AMD, but they are getting close. Getting close, we'll say that. Palantir's looking good. Holding its ground. It's Spy. I'm gonna laugh now if Spy goes red on the day again. I'm just gonna be like, oh. So funny. It just keeps happening over and over and over. Wow, Cornish is actually up 155% on his Neo calls there. That's actually pretty big. CMG Chipotle Ollie's looking at. Wow. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Chipotle has been one of the craziest stocks. It just goes up and up and up and up. Besides for whenever they had that E. coli problem. When was that? Was that during this dip in like 2015, 2016? Maybe something like that. They had a little problem with their E. coli, but besides that little hiccup in their business, man, they've been fantastic besides that. That is huge, though. Chipotle Mexican Grill. I actually have never, ever in my life been to a Chipotle Mexican Grill. Never been there. Around me, there's just none. Now, they do have some more towards the city and stuff like that. I'm only like 30, 40 minutes from St. Louis, so it's not like I'm that far away, but they just don't have them here a lot. But what they do have is Qdoba, and I always get like the bowls and stuff like that, and I really want to try the Chipotle one just to see if it's better, because I love those bowls. Some of my favorite types of things to eat. Tell you what, I need some food today. I actually, I've been working out, and stuff like that, trying to gain weight. But man, yesterday at golf, I had a little bit too many fireballs, and I actually lost a few pounds. So, had a few too many fireballs and lost a few pounds. We'll just say that. But yeah, it was a tough night for me last night. We'll just say that. Feeling good today, though. I feel totally 100% fine today. Weird, actually, how good I feel today for what we were doing yesterday at golf. But me and my buddy we went on a double date with the girlfriends to golf. Always love doing that. How's ARKK? Let's see. Can someone show me that cool chart you have on ARKK that shows the resistance? Oh. This one's not very cool, but... Angie says, I've never been in Chipotle, but they brought it to my work now and then. I found it disgusting and later on very ropey. Very ropey, uh-oh. Ropey? I don't know what that means, but I don't want any ropes. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty big there. Let's see, Mike's putting up Chipotle in there. Not Chipotle, damn it. He's putting up ARKK, that's what it is. ARKK. What level is this up here? Looks like $40.50 on ARKK. Is pretty big for some reason. Let me plot this on my book map. I'm gonna have to restart my book. Hang on. How dare them do this to me. Whenever it needs an update, they make you restart it, which is funny. I always just leave it on from the last week, so I'm always good to go. That's pretty good, though, ARKK. Like to see that. DraftKings looking pretty good still. Holding up more than I thought they would. I thought they'd be dipping back down a little bit here today, but not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. $10 total votes. 90% of you guys say DraftKings will hit $28 plus soon. That's awesome. Yeah, hey, if you guys haven't voted yet, please vote in the poll. You know, of course, vote for whatever you want. Or don't vote if you don't want to. But definitely cool. Ali says he's from Boston Fenway Chipotle Mexican Grill. They really busy. They got good stuff, Ali says. Yeah. I'm gonna have to try it, Ali. You know, it sounds good to me. I like it. I know, right, Tangy? ARKK is, like, really bad still here. Man, they have a long ways to go. Their chart is like Zoom. They're literally like Zoom. That's how they are. ARKK and Zoom are like almost the same chart. It's funny. Zoom might actually be worse, but man, look at ARKK go though. It actually just broke a big trend line. It's actually not looking bad. Why does this look different than the one I just looked at? Like, seriously, this is different now. This lower trend line was not this far up. It was only to here. What? This trend line literally just changed, guys. Hang on, maybe there's something. Was I on a different one? No, I wasn't. Yeah, I'm confused. I guess it's just sometimes those trend lines get a little bit wacky, but yeah, it's definitely still down too far, Tangy. That's a tough one. It might be an okay buy now, you know, honestly, like maybe. But, hell, I don't know. I'd rather just get the individual companies that ARKK is buying and try to pick out ones that I like. And maybe not even ones that they're buying. You know, they buy some risky ones. I usually stick to a little bit safer companies than what Kathy's buying. Yeah, I'm with you, Tangy. Pass. Are you saying pass on ARKK or? Yeah. I'm with you, Tangy. I'm definitely hoping, I'm definitely passing on ARKK. I'd rather make my own little fund up. Screw her little fund. I'd rather make my own fund. Put Palantir in there, you know? She's been buying Palantir kind of low, which is good. DraftKings, here we go. How's LVS? Not good. Too many Red Bulls equals funky charts. I need a Red Bull. I actually have one in there right now today. Yeah, my girlfriend got me one, it looked like. Last night while I wasn't feeling too good. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not buying ARK. Like I said, it might be a buy down here. If you're willing to hold like long term, maybe, but I'd rather just make my own little fund up. Yeah, I'm with you, Tandy. Buy up your own stocks, you know? Just go look at AR. You know, if you really like ARK, you know, let's go look at it, you know? ARKK, or I think there's a website called Kathy's ARK. That's what I look at. You go to ARKK ETF Holdings. Here we go. Tesla, Zoom, Roku, Coinbase, Square. Hey, DraftKings, look at that. So, you know, like you might be going through here and you might say, you know what? I don't want all these therapeutic companies. You know, you might say, I don't believe in that. So you don't want that. You might also say, well, I don't want Teladoc because I think doctors on the internet stupid or something. You know, like you can just pick out a few of your own that you like. I'm not saying you, Tangy, have to do this, but just for anybody out there, anybody out there. Kathy says, I meant to say fireballs. Oh, now that's a good one, Kathy. Yeah, if you wouldn't have mistyped that, that would have been like legendary right there, but that's pretty good. Yeah, too many fireballs for sure. That probably is why I did that. Let's go see though. I actually have it on I posted it in Discord, so hang on, we'll see. We'll get to see it. Okay. Alright, here, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. Why this is so weird to me. Alright. Look, now it changed again. See that? Now the trend line isn't going all the way over to there. Okay, so something's going on. What? No, there's not. There's nothing going on. See how on that last one, whenever I was looking at it a minute ago, the trend line was all the way over to there. It's seriously changing. It really now just changed again. Even if I like zoom out a lot, yeah. Now it's stopping there like I thought. That's so weird. Maybe it's just too much fireballs. I don't know. That's pretty funny. Palantir, Nano Dimensions, UEC, HYLN. I forgot about HYLN lately. You know, I forgot about that one. What are they doing? Hylion. That one's tough. I don't know if I'd be buying this one. Maybe. I don't know what they really do. You know, it's been a while since I've looked. But Nano Dimensions. I like that stock too. That one's an interesting one. Oh, these are all Kathy stocks, it looks like. Yeah, I'm with you. I like Palantir. What's AQMS? Oh, Aqua Metals. I remember looking at this one. Yeah, I actually like this one too, Tangy. Yeah, a couple of those you mentioned, Tangy. Honest, like, to me, seem a little bit risky, but they're not bad. I mean, I'm sure there's some potential. Nice growth stocks to keep your eyes on if you guys want to check them out. Check out that little list he put out there. RWLK used to be, that's like Rewalk Science, right? RWLK, is that it? Yeah, oh, Rewalk Robotics, not Science. Interesting. Doesn't this company make something for like prosthetic legs, like robotics? Or well, it sounds like they do anyways. He says the chart's terrible, but the company's good. I guess it just needs some good news, Tangy. Needs like a big announcement with something. Hylion. Products. Hydrogen ran tractor trailers. Is that what they're looking at? Electrified powertrain, so okay. Looks like they are electric. I was thinking maybe it sounds like it'd be something with helium, but I actually came up with an idea for these trucks, guys. Now, let me know how you guys think about this with the, I guess, trucks. Now, I know people will probably say this is dumb or something, but I have a feeling that you could get like a tractor trailer, okay? Tractor trailer. I know it sounds stupid, but let me, I don't know what the hell they're called. So this thing, right? You know how this is getting pulled behind the 18-wheelers and all that. I'm kind of thinking here that, you could maybe get something like this. And if you're a company like Tesla, for example, you could actually do something awesome here. Now, I don't know how much it's going to be as far as weight or anything like that, but you could actually transform the whole shell of this whole trailer into a big battery. Now, it might be a big safety risk or something like that, or the whole floor of it, the whole floor of this thing into a battery. It sounds like a terrible safety risk to me. I mean, if it fell over or something, hell, you're going to be tough. It's going to have some good reinforcement or something. But I feel like that turning the whole entire trailer system into the battery would be even better. You'll get so much range, and then also Tesla gets to sell some trailers, that as well. So I don't know. Sounds very interesting to me. I don't know if they've thought of that. I'm sure they have. I mean, they're so goddamn smart. I mean, there's no way they haven't thought of that. That's kind of what I'm thinking with it. Put batteries all along the outside of the trailer and let it go, essentially. But hey, I appreciate you guys joining up today. We had a fantastic live stream. DraftKings started really popping up today. I love to see that. Let's keep going up. That would be amazing. We need to see if AMD can hold up, Nvidia. A few more of these stocks that we're running up today might be a little bit difficult to break out with. Now, AI is up like 10%. This is a stock that sometimes runs up a lot, so keep your eyes on them. Neo and Plug are just behind on my watch list. Those three have been huge today, just behind DraftKings there. So, loving the way some of these stocks are starting to move today. Glad to see them starting to break up in some big ways. And yeah, let's go. Thank you guys for the nice conversations. I know it wasn't a ton, but hey, thank you, Tangi, Kathy, Ali Turk, of course. Thanks for always joining up, you guys. Danielson. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Mike Chang as well. Thanks for chiming in. And hey, thank you to all the lurkers out there too. Thank you to everyone listening while you're working or listening while you're trading or etc. Really love to hear that. But yeah, let's go, guys. Have a great rest of your day. And hey, may the profits be with you. Let's bring in some gains today, guys. Let's go.